Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. Okay, so in the last episode, I messed up a lot. Okay, yeah, people be shamed. I'm ashamed. I messed up a lot. And guess what? I've messed up in this episode too. Right, this recording here is now being done with post-commentary because for some reason, the commentary I had recorded for this episode had vanished. I think I either forgot to save it, or when I was clearing out my laptop because its memory was getting quite loud, yeah, I might have deleted it. And I don't know why. I definitely had a recording though. I know I did. Anyway, yeah, so post-recording. Yeah, let's see how this goes. You know, my series needs variety anyway. So yeah, I'm just taking those out. I was looking for magic here. And right, so we're going into this room here, which is where I wanted to start the episode on because it's a mini boss. Right, yeah, so this is a Robe. He's quite a common enemy in Zelda, except Majora's Mask has his own incantation. Now, in the original recording of this, I just spoke about Robes the whole way through. I started going on about how, right, this guy teleports around the room, and the best way to take him out is you just, literally just wait until he pops up. You can whack him with your sword or use your bow and arrow, where your bow and arrow is the better choice because it does more damage. I know, physics. You know, you just can't get stabbed these days without a bow and arrow outshining you. But yeah, I started just going on about how, Robe, this is my least favourite incantation of the Robe, and that Robe's in Ocarina, in like the old like Link to the Past, and Wind Waker just had better designs. So yeah, now he's running around like a madman. What he's doing here now is he's trying to confuse the player. He just shoots loads of clones around, but you're just going to spot the real one who just doesn't move. The real one just stays in spot and tries to attack you with magic. It's quite easy, it's not too hard, and yeah, here I'm not actually being too slow, I'm just showing you what happens. Oh, post-commentary. Yeah, he just shows you what happens when you let him attack. He just shoots a little puddle of ice, it freezes you, it's a bit of frostbite. But yeah, I've always preferred Wind Waker's version of the Robe. I think it's just because they have such a manic laugh, like more manic than this guy. And they just look like birdmen because they just have these masks on there, just huge beaks, and I don't know, it really adds to their character. Well, also really fits with Wind Waker. Whilst this guy's in his teleport pad and he's just fugly. And yeah, the fire arrows. So in the last episode I was telling you that this dungeon is really linear. And it is. But once you get the fire arrows, you open up a lot of paths and potentials in this dungeon. And yeah, it's quite nice. I mean, the fire arrows in Ocarina of Time were kind of like post-game nearly. Like, you couldn't really get them until you got to the well, to like Lake Hylia with the bow and arrow. Whilst then like you had the ice arrows and the light arrows, which were pretty much nearly post-game. But in this one, yeah, you just get in the second dungeon, and that's quite a nice thing to have. Yeah, so I'm now taking on this room. Oh, post-commentary. I'm struggling with this so bad. I hope you guys will enjoy this. But yeah, I'm taking on this room because if you shoot that here, you get a little shortcut. So it's just easier to jump from that room below to here. Okay, yeah, so yeah, listen, I think I'll go for the alcove now. Yeah, like Lens of Truth, need that. I think about it for a bit. I have kind of forgotten this, but then I just kind of thought there's got to be a way up there. And they give you these annoying steps. Like, thank you. Cheers. I don't know what's wrong with a normal pathway. But no, we have these tiny little platforms that put Mario games to shame. Ugh. Thankfully, I'm being super cautious now because I messed up so much in the previous episode that I was trying my hardest not to mess up this time. This was literally a personal battle. I just didn't want to mess up. And yeah, we got a stray fairy. And that's literally, yeah. So I kind of called that in the last episode. I slightly remembered this fairy, but slightly didn't. Right. Okay, here. Someone knocked at the door. He's knocked twice now. Couldn't answer. So I'm kind of just going to cut this bit out. Yeah, skip it, skip it. Okay, right, yeah. So, I had someone at the door. He knocked twice in the previous recording, and I expected my housemate to answer it, but no, nope, I had to answer it. Not that I complained, Never felt like the need to have a social life in the middle of a Let's Play. But yeah, that's all fine. Literally cut like what, a minute out of the recording. That's not, so it's not much. Just, I mean, it was a pretty poor screen. But yeah, so anyway, with the fire arrows, you can start heading further into the dungeon, as Link is kindly going to demonstrate for us now. See, I'm trying to remember what I was doing, what my mindset was at the time. And that's it. And I realised there's a locked door over there, and I'm like, well, nope. This is not where I'm supposed to go. So, let's just potentially break our legs and fall to the bottom. Yep. Freaking Goron Link's legs are gone now. But yeah, the reason we're going to the bottom, or, well, somewhat the bottom, I kind of went one floor too many. As I said, this dungeon in the last episode, it's got something unique about it. Like, there is something very interesting about this dungeon, like a small theme. Bit of like, you know, a small theme that makes Zelda puzzlers very happy. I kind of got to work my way there first. Into the lovely green door. And I never mentioned this in the previous recordings, but I love how this temple is colour themed. Like each room has a colour theme assigned to it. Which is actually kind of, you know, I think they did that in the Water Temple in Ocarina, I can't remember. Well, they definitely did it in the Ocarina of Time remake. But like, it's something so simple, but it does help me distinguish which room is which. So yeah, colour schemes. Thank you, Nintendo. I give you a thumbs up. Right, so yeah, working my way across. Yeah, so you got these empty torches here, and loads of magic, and I think there's a fairy in here. Yeah, it's a fairy. But yeah, so you got these empty torches here. Usually now in this game, you'd be used to doing like, you know, stick fire puzzles. But yeah, now with the fire arrows, you've kind of got more possibilities, as I kindly demonstrate here with my wonderful aim that I'm now known for, from the 10 people that view this Let's Play. Thank you guys. And yeah, I do it perfectly there. That's kind of, I was a bit awestruck myself. Here we go. Right now, this is where the unique part of the dungeon comes in. And up it goes, high up to the sky. There we have the giant tower with a red dwarf tune on the top. What a obscure reference. But yeah, so the unique thing about this dungeon is the tower. You can take that tower up and down. Up and down, yeah, good English there. You can pretty much make that tower taller, or you can bring it down back to how the dungeon was originally. I kind of know what to do with the tower, so it's not going to affect me much. But if this is your first time, playing Majora's Mask, then you're going to have some unique. Well, you're going to have some unique puzzling coming up later on. Right, so before I climb my way back up, I need to collect all the stray fairies that are on this floor. Yeah, most of them are in most rooms, but without the fire arrows, they're just impossible to. Yeah, and I love how I love Goron Link's punch. I love how he just one hits those ice guys. Like poor Link and his little Kokiri sword. 3 blows. Goron Link just punches him. Frickin' punches him. Like, wimp. Come on, young Link. Do you even kill? Pew. And yes, it looks like a chest that shouldn't have a stray fairy in it. It really. Oh, it doesn't have a stray fairy. I messed up on post commentary. Thumbs up. Anyway, yeah, but I'm still on my quest for stray fairies. And in this room here, you can now do a bit more. Yeah, so you can use the ice, and oh my god, that actually freaks me out at first. That wolf just coming through the flames for frickin' revenge. Yeah, wow. Congrats. But yeah, the wolves, they're lethal. They want some blood. Let's look at this one, right? Look at him. He literally just charges through. The ice is steaming hot. It's melting. He just charges through. He's out for blood. And I mean, you gotta give him some points, you know, for trying. Okay, yeah. So woo. So yeah, everything I'm doing here is optional in this dungeon, but if you want those fairies, you definitely have to come do it. It's optional, but you shouldn't ignore it. And we've got one of those sliding block puzzles that everyone in Zelda loves. Yeah, so but thankfully they're nowhere near as difficult as the ones you get in Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. You don't even get me started on those puzzles, they're horrible. But then again, my brain just doesn't work like that. And apparently it doesn't work at all at the moment, with all these mistakes I'm making. Yeah, straight fairy, woo! Right, so yeah, pushing the block over here. Come on, Link, roll on that ice. You got this down, boy. You got this down. Yeah, so yeah. And you can go into... No, messed up. Going into... Nope, messed up again. Okay, going into this room. As I said before, this is also optional. It's this room here before. Like in the last episode, I pushed the blocks to make the little pathway. So yeah, that was like needed. And I was like, whoa, flying pots. I completely forgot that those flying pots existed. I was like, what? This is like no Shadow Temple, Spirit Temple kind of jazz. Why is there flying pots? I literally forgot about them. I mean, they're the only flying pots in this dungeon. I don't even recall if there's any other flying pots in this game. They're so forgettable. Pots shouldn't fly. They just shouldn't. Yep. Okay, so, I can't remember where that door leads. You know, I was talking about colour-coded doors. I think it takes me back to the entrance. Yeah, entrance. Okay. Okay, so I'm back in this room, and I decided to tattle this guy, because I didn't do it. So it's a real bomb chew. I haven't actually got bomb chews yet in this Let's Play, but they're just running, they're bombs that run on the ground. If you've played the new Super Smash Brothers, you would have seen them in there. But yeah, they're just running bombs, and they're in Ocarina of Time as well, but this game just has the, or the real-life equivalent, teaching us that their bomb chews are based on real suicidal creatures. Never understood them. They're literally born with bombs on them. They literally have the most limited lifelines I've ever seen. But yeah, up we go. Up we go, up we go. Up the stairs. I see it back on this floor. And just gotta roll on over there. You can't run on it or Link will slide down, so you gotta use go on Link's roll, so it's a bit risky. And we're in the Snow Ballroom. Woo! This room. I love these bad guys. I'm gonna, yeah. They're called Enos. They just throw snowballs at you. Look at him with that big snowball. They're annoying as hell, but it's like Link, hero of time, defeated Ganondorf, grabbed the Master Sword. He's gone through, literally travelled 7 years in the future and past, and he's now fighting snowball monsters. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm so happy. And remember what I was saying in the last episode about the snow from the ground? Yep. So there's a little fairy hidden in there. Literally, it's that snow that gives it away. And I hit the icicle, well done, and then missed. Yes, I called a fairy over. Woo. Oh, icicle just dodged that. But yeah, unfreeze the door, which totally did not need ice blocking it at this point of the game. There's no way players would have got to this part, so I don't see the point in blocking it with ice. Maybe if you're just trying to not fight the Enos. But yeah, I forgot about these two. You got two Dinofalls. But like, now they're just treated as common enemies, and I stupidly got hit by the fire. Well done, me. Yeah, so it's just simple Dinofall fighting. They're the exact same as they are in Woodfall Temple, just there's two of them now, and they're literally just common enemies. Not that I'm complaining, I like fighting these guys. It's like a real sword fight, and I'm getting really cocky in my spin attack here, just like trying to spin attack them before they land, and I think I just gave up here. Freaking nailed that. Freaking blocked him from behind there, like, this is how badass my Link is, clearly. Turn your back to him, raise your shield, blocked. Yeah, and these guys drop stray fairies. I actually forgot about these ones. So, there's only one left, and I know where that one is. So yeah, so thankfully the stray fairies are kind of sorted now for this Let's Play, for this episode anyway. God help me on the next two dungeons. I don't remember it at all. I'll be literally backtracking a lot for those fairies. But yeah, forgot about this guy too. I forget a lot. Honestly, I forget a lot. So this guy took me by surprise in the original recording. And I was thinking of recording this episode with Robes. I don't know if I still am. I might make a joke about how I'm post-commentating this now. But yeah, so yeah, so the Wizardrobes now is the same battle as before, but he's got more teleport pads, so when he confuses you, he will actually be genuinely more confusing. But yeah, he dies quicker to fire arrows, so if you have the magic to spare, using fire arrows on him is a wise move. See how quickly he's onto this running animation now. That's because that one fire arrow I hit him with. Right, so now the trick is stand on this middle pad here, because he can't spawn on it, or well, he can't spawn a clone. And then it's just a struggle of finding him. Yeah, but he's literally... I do struggle here. I find him last minute and I'm like, nope, frozen. Lost half a heart. Quite a biggie. Yes. Honestly, he's not that bad. It's just... It can be a little confusing, but as long as you... Literally doing this, you block one of his teleportations, so it's slightly easier. Woo! Yeah! Mini-boss down! Same mini-boss twice in a row. I don't know why they did that in this. I don't know what the design choice was in that. Oh well, I guess he's alright to fight. He's not a pain or anything, he's just... Actually, he is a pain. He is a pain. He's just annoying, but he's not a difficult fight is what I'm trying to say. Yes. Now get a colourful chest. Got a boss key. This dungeon is actually nearly over. Man. For a dungeon I dislike, but also kind of like dislike the design, but like the ice theme. I just love icy levels. It's a good dungeon actually, this. It's very creative. But yeah, sorry, I've got to work my way down, but just take the quicker route. Take the quicker route, there we go. And just roll on down. Now here's what now I'm going to focus on the tower here. Yeah, look! Frickin', did you know you could do that? Frickin' just blow the tower out with Goron Link's huge ass fiery punches. Yeah, so you could mess this tower up. Like if you punch out the wrong pieces, or if you punch them out too early, which is some people can do. I mean, I know I've done that a few times before. You have to go all the way back to the bottom floor and reset the tower. Thankfully though, I was thinking of showing you that actually. I was honestly thinking of just showing you what happens if you punch out too early, so I can show you the switch, but for the sake of the recording and, you know, just getting through the recording as fast as possible, well, and also just so it's a shorter episode, I decided just to skip that and just do it straight from the book. And honestly, in the original recording, I get so scared handling these rolling bars. I'm so, oh, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall! Literally just worried I was going to have a repeat of the previous episode. And woo! Unnecessary obstacles that we get to smash. It's so satisfying. Okay, right, yep. So now we're on the top floor and the boss door is just in front of us. Yay! Roll in. I haven't messed that up at all this episode. I'm so proud of myself. Right, yeah, so I'm going to end the episode off here. Thank you for watching, guys. Yeah, sorry about the post-commentary. It'll be back to normal in the next episode, I can promise you that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Ciao, guys. Ciao.